We come to this area where now I do a lot of practical teachings with the seed. And you can see the seed on my hand. They are not sufficient to feed even an 8-month baby, even if we did some flour and put some orange. 4 weeks ago, we put them in this bed where we had the first series of training. We got a good harvest, and we had some kitheri maize for 2 weeks, and then we had unga, which apparently we had finished yesterday, which had taken us like 2 weeks, and that was feeding for like 5 people. So this is how we demonstrate how when you eat your seed, you destroy yourself. Now look at this seed. You consume it, your stomach will not realize anything. This is why we say if it is not enough, it is the seed. Because then the seed multiplies. Now, look at this area with this kind of seed. What is coming up? We have put manure, and we have had no rain. But because they are here for practical examples, we have been watering them. As you can see, we have put a pond of water where we put the water. Water is scarcity, and it doesn't get more often. So literally here we use the can, you can see there, just to water it by hand. The people who visit me, the youth, when I do youth congress, I ensure we have such examples. And you will see, if you continue to consume your seed, the destruction that you are doing to yourself is that the seed is not sufficient to feed you. Only the bread. And that's why the scriptures is very clear that God gives everybody a seed, whatever little you get. And the moment you separate that seed from your bread, now you can put it into investment. You can put what you say is like a capital. Now, when I separated this maize and I knew this is a seed, they became like a capital. We have invested these seeds here. And what we'll get, some of the maize, you can see like the earlier lot we have done. This is what can happen to your seed. You can see this from one seed. We have now 2. How many seeds are we going to count here? This is the multiply effect. You come to this one. And this, we are not using rainwater. It's just water that every day you take, you put, just to demonstrate to people what the seed can do. It does magic. It understands the law of multiplication. So next time, whatever you get, if it's 500 shillings, look at the 500 shillings and say, you 500 shillings not, my seed is inside. I have to separate you. Get it to Sowori Sacco, or get it to whichever Sacco you are. Next time you get your 10,000 not, say in that 10,000 shillings, my seed is inside. Now from this maize, we can look what is best, and we can separate our seed, and we carry on doing small bits and small bits. And we'll be talking later about how you can save for yourself to get more money to save. Because as you can see, even here in this small space, we have managed to sell tomatoes that some we could eat ourselves. You can even see the leaves, the tomatoes that we have now finished the harvest. The vegetables we do. And so this was to illustrate the effect of the seed and what you do when you eat your seed. The seed is a small amount of portion compared to what you get. And if you continue eating your seed, you are doomed. Because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So if you want yourself to be multiplied, you want yourself to grow, You have to learn about the seed. People talk about the capital, but you cannot have the capital until you understand the law of the seed. You cannot you cannot do investments unless you start with the seed. Many people believe on handouts, but any money given for free, it never helps anybody. That is why if you want to grow, work, get your seed, ask God to become who you want to become, believe, and keep working. God has said, I'll bless you, not by your education, not by anything, but by the works of your hands. And you can see today all the time here, we have maize to roast. We have some maize to eat for ugali. And it's not because of the rain. It's just because of giving work to our hands. So I encourage our members, wherever you are, any space you have, utilize it. As you see, we are utilizing here every small space. You can see a banana here. You can see a pawpaw tree there. You can see small, trying to utilize the whole space. And more so, this one I've used to educate people about the seed and the law of multiplication. Welcome and thank you. We'll continue with our series. So next time, don't miss it. Thank you and cheers.